TAS is halfway finished. It's pretty fast, I think.
Wait, you're actually making a TAS of Sulka? And not just having it ready for us to make it?
Yes, and I'm halfway finished.
The chance of you missing something we know of is very high. But sure.
I don't think so.
The game is pretty simple.
Wow, if the game is so simple, surely a sub 140 TAS is not possible, right? That would mean Vexter's TAS is losing, like, I don't know, 1.5 seconds? Wow.
Sub 140 seems possible, surely.
Probably not. There were a few suboptimal levels, but not 1.5 seconds of time loss.
To be honest, I doubt saving over a second from Vexter's TAS is possible. Lol.
Alright, let's cut the bullshit. You really thought this was my time? A measly 139? You've learned nothing, have you? Everyone was so worried if a sub 140 was possible. But what about a sub 136? Without further ado, here is the TAS. Well, is this TAS perfect now? Probably not even close. This game never fails to amaze me on how many things are yet to be discovered. Levels 19 and 20 are huge question marks. There are way too many routes to test them all, and a random one could be faster, and I have no idea. I think a sub 135 is not that far-fetched at all for an 80% TAS. And for pause percent, we can probably get to a sub 130 as well. I want to give a huge thank you to Izo. Without his TAS tool and insane dedication to the community, this wouldn't have been possible. This started all the way back in 2023, and at that time, we were wondering if a sub 145 TAS was possible. How naive we were back then, and how naive we probably are right now. How much time save are we still unaware of? For all that I know, we might just discover double jumping next week. Only time will tell. But now that I discovered a new viable 80% route for level 19, might as well take the opportunity to coin a shitty name for it. I now decree that strat will be called the Nick row. Why row? Because you row over the block to manipulate the height? That would make sense enough. Surely I didn't name it because of... One last thing. You might have already sent a message saying, "Why didn't you do cool looking movements when waiting for a door?" You know who you are. And my answer for that is very simple. The movements that actually save time are already very beautiful, and I didn't want to obfuscate that with funny dances. And if you're still confused by anything that happened in the task, I would love to explain every detail in VC. After all, this game is pretty complex, and that's why I love it so much. This has been The Crafting. Thank you for watching.